Zobaczcie, co dostałem. W trochę spóźnionym prezencie urodzinowym. Płynęły chyba z Chin ze 3-4 tygodnie. No ale i tak są niezłe. Figurki, które można ustawić w dowolnej pozycji i na ich podstawie rysować. Dzięki czemu moje komiksy mają stać się lepsze. A tak w ogóle to chyba chodzi o to, żebym wrócił do rysowania komiksów. A tymczasem przypomniałem sobie o spotkaniu w Nowej Zelandii. Spotkaliśmy tam Matta Kelly'ego, który jest artystą komiksowym i stworzył postać Kiwimana. Zobaczcie.
Like in American superheroes, you have Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, all these different superheroes. So many it's ridiculous with, you know, very silly powers, some of them. So we decided to do the same but for New Zealand. And so obvious pick is Kiwiman, because every New Zealander gets called a Kiwi, and if you go overseas you probably get called Kiwi, and that's it, they don't call you by your name or anything. It was just a joke, but it was just an idea that we worked on. It took me 5 years to do the first 8 pages. So it was a bit of a passion, I suppose. He's got a kiwi beak coming out of the centre of his head, and who would do that? It would be the worst superhero costume. It would be very bad, you couldn't see properly. But the kiwi beak is very sensitive. It has a very sensitive nose, the kiwi. His main power is cheese. He's very cheesy, and he just seems to be quite happy and resilient, and that seems to be basically his power. And I haven't really developed any superpowers for him. He can punch people, I suppose, pretty hard. I think with Kiwiman I wanted him to be an eco-warrior kind of character. But it's very, very difficult to characterise what's going on in the world in terms of good and evil for me. I think that's crap. And, you know, all the good people have some bad in them, all the bad people seem to have some good in them. So it's very hard to come up with villains, but I have. Here is the smuggler, who is the real villain, I suppose. And this is a person called Dr. Munter. And a munter is kind of slang in New Zealand for kind of like a hippie, sort of like a violent hippie, maybe, an idiot. But he's a doctor, he's a kind of scientist. He's got a very bad haircut with a mullet. And he has invented a lot of bad guys in the Kiwiman pantheon, and this is one of them. He's called Sępek. And I'm not quite sure what he is. It's maybe a little bit Freudian, but he kind of puts his hand over this exhaust pipe and then discharges a lot of city sewage from his face, which is pretty gross now that I think about it. But that's his special power. Unfortunately, he's calibrated too high, and he forces everyone out the window, which pleases Kiwiman, because he can take it. And this is a parable really about how if you don't pick up your litter, the litter goes into the drain, and then it goes through the drain system into the ocean. So Kiwiman parachutes to safety and sees a policeman on the street. Unfortunately, the two ringleaders have escaped down the drain. Kiwiman has a message, and there's Sępek, and he's been gainfully employed by the city cleaning waste.
I mój bohater. Harpun Kowalski. A jak to się dalej toczy? To jest dopiero coś. Szok. Akcja się rozwija. Ale utknąłem na stronie 18, więc jest szansa, że te pomoce no, sprawią, że zachce mi się znowu rysować i nie wiem, czy sprawią, że będę miał na to czas, no ale na pewno ochoty nabiorę. Zresztą zauważyliście, że Matt też używa pomocy i do rysowania Kiwimana używa głowy zrobionej z modeliny. Dobrze jest mieć jakiś obiekt naturalny, na którym można się wzorować. Ciekawe, na czym wzorował się twórca Pierścieni do słynnego filmu Władca Pierścieni. W Nowej Zelandii, w miejscowości Nelson, jest mały zakład jubilerski, zupełnie niepozorny, ale zakład, który zasłynął tym, że stworzył rekwizyty do filmu Petera Jacksona. Co prawda oryginalny twórca Jens Hansen nie żyje, ale zakład przejęli jego synowie. Rozmawialiśmy z jednym z nich.
The book describes the ring as a heavy, very smooth, unmarked, sort of non-scratchable, perfect, shiny ring thing. It's not even marked with any engravings. They only magically appear in a few sections of the book. So my father made about 15 different designs that fit that brief, and then from those they selected one ring. They selected two rings that they liked the look of, and they said, look, we have another ring that has a little bit of the properties of that ring, a little bit of the properties of that ring. So then we got the final ring. And so that final prototype, which we still have on display here, was then made in different sizes, because they needed some rings to make hobbits look small to go on armoured gloves and that sort of thing. So we have people who come every day from either through the internet or all over the world to our store, who want to know the story of the ring, they want to see the ring, they want to touch the ring. They have friends that would find it a great souvenir, so maybe they buy an inexpensive silver version, or maybe they're big fans themselves, so they buy a more expensive gold version. We have a lot of people who get it as a wedding ring. There was one...
Makes you invisible, so it's...
Well, there you go, yeah. We had, there was someone doing helicopter tours around to some of the sites, and one particularly excited fan with some money, she bought a very expensive gold ring and went in the helicopter and threw it into the mountain. And that worked for her. So the world is full of interesting people.